Well, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Nancy Stanley, physical therapist, life and health coach, and I'm here with a willing subject. Karen has agreed to come and do an interview, and you know, I love it when people come that really are not used to doing this kind of stuff because, like she said, she just spent weeks getting ready for being behind the camera at a performance at their church last night. So here she is in front of the camera, which is not her comfort zone, but the reason she's doing it is somebody out there, somebody that's listening, it's you that needs to hear her story, what's different about her story than other people, what's different about this program for her than other things she's tried. So Karen joined me last October for that challenge, and then she just did this last challenge, and she has met some of her goals, but she's still got more to do. But we talked about it, and I'm just going to let her kind of tell you where she started and kind of some of the things that have changed. And there's one thing that I want her to share because it's the same thing with me that she shared about after she fasted and what she craves now instead of what she craved then. So go ahead, Karen.
Okay, so just a little bit about where I started and about me. I am hypothyroid. I have had both knees operated on, and I had problems with them, pain all the time in my knees, and I have swelling in my left leg from a blood clot that I had a long time ago after a child was born. So a lot of health problems, I want to say. Plus I have now that I know, a couple years ago I found out that I have a curved spine. So a lot of pain in my back, knees, joints, and just attributed it, most of it, to arthritis. But then in October, or last year sometime, I said, let me back up just a minute. Earlier last year, I made a commitment to myself to start taking care of myself, to start losing weight, to see if that would help. And things that I did earlier did not help. I thought I had to exercise more, and I thought that if I go to the doctor to help me lose weight, that would help. What I did was take medicine to start with, and I did lose some weight, but I was so uncomfortable and I felt so bad. But I saw someone else do that, and I thought I could do the same thing. But the medicine made me feel bad. It made me sluggish. It made me tired all the time. I just was sick. I didn't feel good. And then somebody mentioned Nancy's program, so I said, well, we'll try that too. We'll see. You know, what can it hurt? And when I started it, it was like I did not feel bad. Changed the way I ate. I found out more about good food, bad food, oils, what's good for my body and what wasn't good for my body. And the diet that not the diet, I don't want to say diet because it's not a diet, but the way that I changed the things that I ate made me feel better. It was a slow process at first, and it was difficult for me at first because my eating plan consisted of carbs, potato chips, French fries,
chicken fingers,
anything that was convenient. At night, I wanted ice cream or bowls of cereal. That was just me. Whatever was convenient, whatever I could stop at the store, go in and grab, that's what I wanted. I tended to do a lot of binge eating and just whatever I felt like I craved. So that's just the way I ate. Felt bad all the time. My knees hurt. Going up steps, going down steps especially, it was just hard. But now my cravings have changed because of this plan. I crave now steak and kale.
Would you ever thought you'd have said that?
No,
I
not
know.
me. But I do eat better now. I know I've lost about 25 pounds from this plan, from the start of this plan, and I have just a few more pounds to lose that I want to lose. And if I don't, it's okay. I just want to. But I feel a whole lot better. My knees don't hurt anymore. I can run up and down the stairs now, where I was holding on to the stair rail before, just to get down the stairs. And my back is in good condition. I do go to the chiropractor once a month for my curved spine, but I haven't had any pain.
Yeah, that's amazing.
So, and that's just a big change for me.
Can we stop right there just a minute? Because I want people to understand something. Most people think, like she said to me earlier, I had arthritis in my knees and arthritis in my back. Well, arthritis is a degeneration of the bone. It's also inflammation in the joint, but it's a change in the bone. If she had had that, she wouldn't be out of pain now. What she really had was inflammation from the sugar and the toxins. That's what it was, because that's all you've changed. You haven't had any kind of cortisone shot or anything like that. And so the aching and the pain that you're experiencing is most likely, now if you had an injury, I get it, may be some arthritis in there. But arthritis is bone, inflammation of the bone. That's what it means, arth-bone-itis, inflammation. So when people in just a few days lose their pain, I want to say to them, see there, it really wasn't arthritis, it was what you're eating. And for somebody out there, I want you to get this. If you can learn how to fuel your body properly, it's going to perform. And Karen is performing now. You keep going.
Well, like I said, the change in the way I eat now is more, it's not, I don't stop at the store every time I go to town. I plan my food now. I take my food or lunch to work. Sometimes I may eat, sometimes I may not. It's just according to whether, if a lot of people have something around me, then I might sit and eat. If I'm busy at work, then I might not eat. Fasting is a big deal too. I've fasted before and it wasn't easy. And after I changed the way that I ate and the things that I ate, it's a lot easier.
Yeah.
So my total now fasting at one time has been about 45 hours.
And did you ever think you could do that?
I did not.
I didn't either. I didn't either.
That was amazing to me. But now, during that fast, I was praying for something.
Yeah.
And that's why I was fasting. But it was easier this time than it has been in the past.
Because when you think about food, when you're fasting, even a spiritual fast, the purpose of a spiritual fast is to focus on the prayer and the spiritual growth. And so if you're feeling really hungry and your stomach is growling, then it's hard to even think about the prayer. But once you become fat adapted, which is what Karen did, it took her a little bit. It's going to take you a little bit. But it's hard at first, but it's not as hard as feeling bad all the time and hurting all the time and having to limit your activity because of your pain. We were just talking about, she's planning a trip, I'm planning a trip. You don't plan things when you're in pain, or when, because you don't really know how you're going to feel and if you're going to be able to do this or that. And you're going to have to take some medicine to be able to get through it, like Tylenol or Advil or Motrin or something, So, awesome. So tell me, how long are you going to be able to stay on this program?
As long as I live, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's not a diet.
It's not a diet. No. I don't feel like I'm on a diet. I just feel like I'm eating healthier, which I am.
Yeah.
Knowing the difference between what is good for you and what's not good for you, that's the biggest change. Understanding what food does to your body and understanding why is a lot about the program that Nancy offers, and she explains it to you. She tells you about the different foods, about what's going on in your body, and the group itself is very, very helpful. When you're by yourself, you think, well, I can do this on my own. And you can, but with that support behind you, you can call on anyone, or you can text Miss Nancy or somebody in the group if you have a small group that you like to be and text and send prayers to, or devotions or whatever. That helps. That's what I did. And also, anytime you think that you might want to reach for that bag of chips or that cracker or something, you just turn on the Vimify app and start checking what you have done correctly. And also the videos, and just watch what other people are saying and what they've done, and it helps. You just kind of get that conscious refocused, and you're back on track.
So I noticed you got your jeans on. Are these old jeans you dug out of the back of the closet, or are they new jeans that you're thrilled to be wearing?
These are old jeans.
Okay.
And I am thrilled to be wearing them.
Yeah.
Because I packed up all my jeans that I couldn't wear anymore, and I started buying new ones that were larger. Well, when I felt that the newer jeans got a little looser, I was like, let me see. So I pulled out those old jeans, and I could put one pair on, and I was thrilled.
Oh, and that's the best feeling in the world.
I
call it shopping from the back of the closet.
And I started pulling the rest of them out and seeing which ones I could wear. And I finally got down to a pair that I'd saved, my favorite ones of all.
Yeah.
And I was just so happy. That was awesome.
So here's what I say. You know, people a lot of times get sick and lose weight, but you got healthy.
I got healthy.
And lost weight, and that's what I did. And I love it. I love that I don't care if they're outdated. If they were my favorites, they were my favorites, you know. And now they're in style because they were some bell bottoms. I had some American Eagle bell bottoms. I love those jeans, and I hung them way back in the back of the closet. Now I'd put them on. I'm like, nope. Then I finally did. Okay, so, yeah, that's an awesome feeling. Anything else you think somebody out there would need to know? Do you think it was worth the money you paid?
It was, for me, it was worth it, because I feel like I was worth it.
Yeah.
And the fact that you worked with me a little bit, that helped too.
You're saving money now on food.
Yes.
You're not going to the quickie where you can drop $10, boom, just like that.
I was probably spending a lot more money the way I used to eat than I'm eating now. Because, I mean, the organic food is higher, but I don't have to have as much.
You don't have to have as much.
The junk food is just as high or higher, because you have to have more of that.
That's right. A box of cereal. Oh, there's just a very little bit. And here's what you're getting. You're getting more for your money because you're getting good nutrition. I mean, even comparing two bell peppers, one that's organic, one that's not, the organic bell pepper is going to have more nutritional value. And aren't we supposed to be eating to get nutrition?
That's right.
You know, that's what food is for,
right.
is to fuel our body. So you're not sputtering anymore, are you?
I'm not. I used to take naps when I got home from work.
Yeah.
I don't do that anymore.
Yeah, you probably can't go to sleep. You're probably so energized. Yeah. It's an amazing feeling. Well, I really appreciate you doing this. Okay, so for those of y'all out there, I'm going to be doing a video tonight on the 7 easy things you can do to get healthy. Seven quick and easy things you could do right now to get healthy. And so for the next few nights, I'm going to be doing a video because I'm pulling people into this challenge. And so I got a spot with your name on it. And more than the spot in the challenge, the rest of your life is going to be different because you're choosing to value yourself and to learn. And here's what I'm going to say. You know, you might be able to do it by yourself. I know I couldn't. I had a doctorate in health and wellness. I knew what to do, but until I got a coach is when I was really able to do it. And what she's talking about, the app, there are daily activities that you do, and you know that somebody's looking at it. So when somebody tempts you with a Dove's chocolate or a donut at work or whatever, you're thinking, well, if I eat that, I won't be able to click.
That's right.
Optimal, right? And so you can pass on it. Or you can eat it or eat a bite of it and say, okay, I had one non-optimal item. And we're not going to beat you up, but we're going to encourage you that every morning is a new clean plate. Just like with Jesus, we get to start over every minute. Every minute is new and clean. And so let me hear from you. Please share this video. Just hit that share button. Somebody on your feed, if you're watching this, needs to hear it. And then you won't have to tell them and feel like you're embarrassing. You know, hey, you need to get healthy. But just share this video, and all the people that have been in my challenge before that are watching, if you'll just hit the replay and then share it, I would appreciate it, because this is how we get it out to the world. So thank you, Karen, for coming here on my porch on your day off and sharing this information with the world. Appreciate y'all.